Let's say I come to you with a task. Prove that an irrational number like pi, e, or the square root of 2 to the power of another irrational number is equal to a rational number. Or in other words, prove that there exist two irrational numbers, a and b, such that a to the power of b is rational. But this seems odd when looking at it. I mean, how does pi to the power of pi look like? It is that never-ending strain of numbers, which is a massive indicator that it is irrational. So how are we going to go over proving this problem? This specific problem of an irrational number to the power of an irrational number can be proven using a theorem called the law of the excluded middle. Sounds fancy, I know, but let me get this straight. The law just says that for any statement, only the statement itself or its complementary statement can apply. So either 2 is equal to 0 or it isn't equal to 0. Furthermore, we can now say that a rational number to the power of a rational number is either irrational or that it is its complementary statement, so it is rational. First of all, we look at the number 2, more specifically the square root of 2. This is a rational number which can be proven to the fact that it cannot be written as a fraction. From this we can conclude that the square root of 2 is indeed irrational. If we now set a to the square root of 2 and b to the square root of 2, we have two options. First, we consider the power of these two numbers as rational, and the proof is complete because we have found two irrational numbers that, when raised to power, result in a rational number. So we have found our two numbers, a equal to the square root of 2 and b equal to the square root of 2. The second option would be that we consider the power of a and b not as rational but as irrational. As concluded from the law of excluded middle, we now can initialize two new variables. First of all, a prime as the square root of 2 to the power of the square root of 2, because we said that this was irrational, and b prime as the square root of 2, to which is also still irrational. If we now take the power of these two variables, we get the square root of 2 to the power of the square root of 2 to the power of the square root of 2. Since we can just multiply the exponents, we get the square root of 2 squared. And this is obviously just the square root of 2 times the square root of 2, which is equal to 2, which is obviously a rational number. In conclusion, we again found our two pair of irrational numbers.